You just learned one new word. And now it's everywhere. On a billboard. In your friend's text. On a random stranger's t-shirt. Did the world just change overnight? Or did your brain? Because what's happening to you right now has a name, and once you understand it, you'll never trust your gut instincts the same way again. Here's how it usually goes. You buy a new car. Some color you thought was rare, some model you'd never really noticed before. And then boom. It's parked on every street. It's in every parking lot. It's behind you at every red light. Suddenly it feels like everyone bought the same car the same week you did. Or maybe it's a word. You hear it for the first time ever, and within 24 hours, 3 different people say it to you. A song you'd never heard shows up in a commercial, a show, a stranger's playlist, all in the same week. You start to wonder, did something actually shift? Did the universe send you a sign? Or is something else going on? Something happening inside your own head? Here's the truth, and it's almost more interesting than a sign from the universe. Nothing outside of you changed at all. The cars were always there. The word was always being used. The world didn't shift, your attention did. Your brain is bombarded with more information every single second than it could ever consciously process. Millions of signals, sounds, colors, shapes, words, flooding in constantly. So your brain does something smart. It filters. It throws out almost everything that seems irrelevant, and it only lets through what it's decided actually matters to you. Think of it like walking into a crowded party. 100 conversations are happening at once, all blending into noise. But the second someone across the room says your name, you hear it instantly. Not because it was louder, because your brain was already listening for it. That's exactly what happens with the car, the word, the song. The moment your brain flags something as important, it quietly turns up the volume on that one thing and turns down everything else. It's not that you're suddenly seeing it more. It's that you finally started noticing what was there the whole time. And here's the part that really matters. This isn't some rare glitch. It's happening to you every single day, about things you don't even realize you're being pulled toward. Your brain has been curating your reality without asking your permission, and most people go their whole life never knowing it. This pattern actually has a name, the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. It got its unusual name back in the 1990s, when a man mentioned the German militant group Baader-Meinhof in an online forum, and said that right after hearing about them for the first time, he suddenly saw references to them everywhere. Researchers eventually connected this everyday experience to 2 things your brain does automatically. The first is called selective attention, your mind's habit of zeroing in on things it's decided matter. The second is confirmation bias. Once your brain expects to see something, it starts collecting evidence that agrees, while quietly ignoring the times it doesn't show up at all. Put those 2 together, and you get this eerie feeling that the world is sending you signals, when really, your own mind built the pattern from pieces that were always there. Now here's where this stops being just a fun fact, because once you understand this, you can actually use it on purpose. Step 1. Choose your focus deliberately. If your brain is going to spotlight whatever you feed it attention, then feed it something worth spotlighting. Start thinking about a goal, a skill, an opportunity, and watch how quickly related resources, people, and ideas start showing up around you. They were always there. Now you'll actually see them. Step 2. Question the pattern before you trust it. Next time it feels like everyone is doing this, or this keeps happening to me, pause. Ask yourself, is this actually increasing, or am I just noticing it more right now? That one question can stop a lot of bad decisions before they start. Step 3. Use it to build habits. Want to eat healthier? Start noticing healthy food everywhere. Menus, recipes, grocery aisles. Your brain will do the heavy lifting once you point it in the right direction. Because here's the real takeaway, you don't just perceive the world as it is. You perceive the world as your attention has trained you to. And that means you have more control over what you notice and what you miss than you ever realized. Your brain isn't showing you reality. It's showing you a filtered version built from whatever you've been paying attention to. Once you realize that, you stop asking, why does this keep happening to me? And start asking, what am I training my mind to look for? So choose it carefully. Because whatever you focus on is what starts showing up. This has been Mind Sketchbook, simplifying psychology, one sketch at a time.